when I start recording this video, I have been talking for quite a while, and I recently had a cold, so hopefully I will make it through without hacking and coughing too much. Thanks to the generosity of folks, well, I mean, generosity, I guess, is not quite it, but thanks for the attention of folks who have used my affiliate links when purchasing things on Drive-Thru RPG. I have had some credits, which has allowed me to make a purchase. Now, typically they don't cover the entire purchase. They cover shipping, that sort of thing. But every little bit helps, believe me. So what do I have in this drive-through order? Up first, Crownphage, Volume 2, Unbroken. Level 2 to 3 adventure zine by Arthur Marquez. I never know. Could be Marx. I don't know. I went to school with a girl whose last name was Jacques, but she pronounced it Jakes. So who knows? Featuring intriguing NPCs with their own secrets, motivations, and goals. City Gazette, the slums, the temple, sewers, and warehouses. Stat blocks for new and returning monsters. Dice and Logos maps for all relevant locations. Crownphage, if I'm understanding things right, I read the first volume, and then, anyway, I read the first volume, and what it seems to be doing is sort of growing a city setting. A lot of it is set up like a toolkit, so you don't necessarily have to use the exact same city that is being developed, but it is developing pieces of the city along with adventures using the pieces in each volume. Credits, which I feel like don't show up because of all the shadows. Let me see if I can... Yeah, and I just can't get rid of the shadow right now. I'm hoping at some point that we're going to buy like a reading lamp or something, and I can use that instead of the incredibly harsh overhead lights. I tried to use overhead lights from a different room, but they just didn't cast enough light. Introduction. Running a city campaign is hard. This is a common statement amongst DMs desperate for I can't even read, despite the many books that provide. That's the same introduction, I think, from the first book. And I'm not going to stumble over trying to read it right now because apparently I can't read or write. Structure and summary, layout. So this, I think, information is very similar to what's in the first volume, where it just sort of explains what's going on. And then we have the adventure. There might be spoilers for anybody who might play in this, so, blah, blah, blah. Adventure overview, adventure hooks, background, summary of clues. That's nice. I love clues and investigation. Here we have our NPCs. Looks like stock art, which I like. Oh, well, some of it, I don't know. But I like, I'm all for using stock art and things like that and not using AI or generative AI because it's not even AI. I do love this map with like the color coding. And then here we have our specific locations. Sewer complex, temple, old tower. We have monsters, NPCs. Yep, this all looks cool. Some treasure stuff. We have an Appendix N. Reprints of some of the maps at the back. So this all looks cool. I like that. A little map of the NPCs and class. So Crownphage, Volume 2. I love urban adventures, so I'm probably going to get and read the rest of the Crownphage series. I think right now, if I remember right, Volumes 1, 2, 3, and 5, I think, are out. I think there's some reason why Volume 4 is not out. And I'll probably check each of them out at some point. This, and as I forgot to mention, the first time I looked at one of these, it is designed for use with ShadowDark. But the information in books like this and zines like this is going to be transferable to a lot of your D&D adjacent OSR blah 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 type games. So Crownphage Volume 2 looks pretty cool. Be excited to give this a read at some point. Until the next thing from this box, take care.